an RFP, piggyback, and corporate purchasing. I'm not going to get too buried into the definition of it. You just need to know what to look for. First, you're going to look for how much they're spending. Ah, okay, it's less than 10,000. Okay, so it's not going to be a bid. They just need 3 quotes. Oh, it's 10,000 or more. Go to the website. It's a bid. Key. Okay. In those services, when we put a bid on the street, if it's 10,000 or more, then it has to be advertised. Based on the policy, 10,000 to 99,000, we place that advertising on the streets for about 2 weeks. That's key, because if you're looking at it, there are other vendors looking at it. So the first thing you want to do is, the bid's on the street, there's a bid. The first thing you want to do is, what are they asking for? All right. They're looking for someone to do lawn services. Then you're going to look at, when do they need the bid? What is the deadline? The time and the date. If it says 3 p.m., we mean 3 p.m., not 3:02. So you want to get it to City Hall by 2 o'clock. Don't come at 3 o'clock, right? Now, when you're looking at solicitation, you want to look at what they're asking for, what we're asking for, but you also need to know your competitors. You also need to know how your competitors would bid. You also need to know, well, what they're charging. That's being strategic. So when I say be strategic, you don't just want to put your bid in. You want to be able to provide the service at a competitive price so you can eat, right? But just know that there's 10 other people, 3 other people bidding, and you know your industry. You know that your competitors are such and such. So let me go on their website and see what they charge before I put my bid in. You want to be strategic. So you want to know the deadline to get that bid in, and you want to make sure that you provide everything in that bid that it asks for. Now, when you look at a solicitation, it is a little bit intimidating because sometimes it's 50 pages, but it's not. You just want to look at your service that you provide, the scope, and your deadline. And then you hold on to that thing until it's time to put it in. Meet your deadline. Now, when I say that it's 10,000 or more, it's advertised. Where are they advertised, and where do we advertise our bids? We advertise our bids on our website, on the purchasing department's website. It's also in the legal organ, the South Fulton Neighbor. We actually post in City Hall, in the window, and then the GPR, the Georgia Procurement Registry. You want to write those down. So, your vendor registration process. If you want to bid on it, you need to know where to find it. So the first thing you want to do tonight is you want to register. Secondly, you also want to contact business license and occupational taxes. You need to register.